take care of it. And when I come back, I will repay you whatever more you spend. Jesus asked the inquirer, which of these three was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of the robbers? The one who showed him mercy, was the reply. Jesus said, go and do likewise. The lesson of that parable will always seem pretty straightforward. However, while preparing for this breakfast, I discovered that it has deeper layers. The priest and Levi were both religious men, instructed and expected to help someone in need, yet they both ignored the victim and walked on. Then, as we would say, Jesus thickened the plot. Along came a Samaritan. It wasn't until my parable research that I learned in Jesus' time, according to one biblical note, Samaritans were the hereditary enemies of the Jews. Each despised and hated the other. Yet Jesus chose a Samaritan as the hero of the story. Someone who initially would have been considered the villain by his Jewish audience. But he, not the priest or the Levite, would have been expected to spurn the victim to travel on. Had the social divisions and the prejudices of that time defined the characters and predetermined their relationships, we would have the parable of the bad Samaritan. So why did Jesus create that dynamic? I'm no biblical scholar, but my take is that you are what you do, not what you say. It doesn't matter that someone else's skin is a different color, speaks a different language, or calls God by a different name. If we let our superficial differences define us and others, we will continue our estrangements and keep suffering the consequences. If we reach deeper, however, and discover our common humanity, we can not only save that stranger, but also save ourselves. In our world today, far too many people label far too many other people as Samaritans rather than as neighbors. Their distorted interpretation of love your neighbor is to love my neighbor as long as he or she is like me. Same race, same religion, same social views and political party. Anyone else is tolerated at best and reviled at worst. As a result, in far too many places, the social fabric is being ripped apart by prejudice, bigotry, and hatred. Take what recently happened right here in Minnesota, in Forest Lake, where 3 city council members followed in the footsteps of the failed priest and Levite. Heartlessly and shamefully, they rejected a mental health facility for suffering children and adolescents, one that had broad community support. Those youths lying debilitated on the roadside of life were evidently not their neighbors. They didn't look like them or act like them. The only resident to testify against the project said that it would, quote, change the neighborhood. Well, it probably would change the neighborhood, and likely for the better. Nearby residents could open their arms and their hearts to their new neighbors, perhaps even volunteer some of their time and talents to assist with their rehabilitations. Now the question is, who in Forest Lake will stand up and demand the council change its decision, or will everyone else just walk away too? That scenario is repeated time and again in situations large and small throughout our lives. I'm no saint when it comes to typecasting my neighbors, as some Republican legislators here can attest. But I've resolved to do better, and I hope they will too. That we all will too, when we encounter our state's struggling souls and decide whether or not to help them. I believe that Jesus would say to all of us, consider the parable of the Good Samaritan, then go and do likewise.